This is the Joyfully Married After podcast, episode 12. It's 2018. What you doing? This is Joyfully Married After with Heath and Tracy. I'm Heath.
And I'm Tracy.
We're joyfully married after how many years, baby?
26.
26 years, 4 kids, corporate jobs, entrepreneurs, and this podcast is our view on life through our lens.
Let's go.
It's 2018, baby.
Okay, and
What we doing?
the same thing we did in 2017.
We're just going to do it better.
Yeah.
We're just going to do more of it.
Always. I think so.
Yeah, I think it's good. You know, this time of year, you sort of reflect on, the past year, and you're looking forward into the new year, and you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop this pounds, and I'm going to get on this exercise regimen, and I'm going to do so-and-so,
I'm not going to eat that.
and I'm going to start me a podcast,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to eat meat, and I'm not, whatever it is. I think that this time of year, this is when people decide.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Some people call them New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. Some
Some-
people call New Year's goals.
Couples goals.
Couples goals.
All kind of goals.
Yeah. I'm just not one for putting that kind of pressure on myself at the beginning of the year. I just wanted to start off happy.
Yep.
I just want to be happy, y'all.
Are we going to fast?
We usually fast. We usually do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not to achieve anything, but a better understanding of where we are. And when we fast, we just delete certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a heavy fast. Sometimes we do the Daniel fast,
Uh-huh.
which is mostly fruits, and that's probably about it.
Yeah, we've done some different things.
Yeah, but
over
we
the
just
years.
moved to a place of just getting closer spiritually
Uh-huh.
to God, our creator.
True.
And that helps when you fast. It takes your body out of function. It gets your brain and your body to stop telling you what to do.
Yep.
And it moves to your spiritual man telling you what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think
Good way to start the year.
it's that time of year. So yeah, I think that for our listening audience, talking about a top three things you want to accomplish in 2018, maybe top 3 things you're thinking about that's top of mind for you. Some people are like, I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin this year.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to, start a business.
I'm going to start a podcast.
So yeah. So have you had any time to think about what you want to
It's
do
so
this
funny,
year?
guys. Heath and I have not discussed this. We're literally sitting here discussing this right at this moment.
It's a little ad hoc.
No, I have not. I have not thought about 2018 in that way. I have thought about what I'm going to do differently going forward, but
Sure.
I think I do that on a monthly basis. Maybe
Right.
that's why January 2018 isn't really that different for me,
Right.
because I pretty much do this on a monthly basis. I probably think about what I'm going to change more on my birthday than I do January.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just do that. Every time I add another year to my age, I think about, okay, what are we going to do this year?
Right. Right.
So I'm not really in that mode. I'm more in a mode of thankfulness.
Yep.
I'm thankful for the past year. I'm grateful for another year, and I'm probably more in a mode of, okay, let's go. I'm more in a go mode
Right.
as opposed to, okay, we're going to change everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's important to execute. Right. So you can talk
Good
a lot
word.
about what you want to do, what you think you should do, what you're going to try, and that kind of thing. But it's as we used to say, Howard, don't talk about it.
Be about it.
So I think that in the spirit of that, in 2018, certainly there's some things that are top of mind for me that I'm going to be about, that I'm being about right now as we
I
speak.
like it.
And so it's going to be good. It's going to be excellent, and it's going to be executionable.
Yeah, I don't think people should harp on people like I think I saw a comedian talk about this the other day. People being in the gym the first few weeks of the year. I think that's good. I
Yeah.
think it's good that people want to go to the gym and start over, and don't harp on them if they
Yeah.
don't stay there. That's
Yeah.
okay. They got there for 2
You
weeks.
got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere.
And they can always pick it back up, and they take some learnings, and that's so applicable, I think, to other areas of life, right? So you may start something and not really have a full understanding of what it takes to maintain consistency with that, right? And so it's part of learning. And when you try things, and when you try new things, and when you're doing things out of your comfort zone, that's good. So whether you stay with it or not, there are things that you learn, right? So
Every time.
So don't let other people's opinions or you quote quote failing at a certain thing deter you from continuing to try.
But it's not a failure, and it's so our society is so crazy in that if you don't finish to the standards of other people, you are a failure, and it's just like the worst word we have out there.
Sure.
I think maybe it wasn't if you don't finish your exercising this year or doing it or losing the pounds or whatever it is, it's just it's a nothing, guys. It's not a failure. Understand that you started it, you thought about it, and you wanted to move forward.
Yep.
Did maybe stress something, something stressful trigger the end of it? It could be. Look at that. Look at what stresses you out more so than, oh, I failed at losing the 10 pounds I was going to lose.
Right.
So always look at the things that trigger you stopping something you really want to do. Why did I change my mind about this? Think about that more so as to, oh, I'm a failure. That's not truth. That's just not truth.
Yeah, and I think trying new things, right, can always lead to other things that you wouldn't have gotten to had you not tried one thing. So I guess an example could be you could go to the gym and really get on those in the spin class. And you ride that bike and you're just like, oh my God, this is just not for me, right? But you may discover that you enjoy running.
Or hot yoga.
Or you may discover that you enjoy hot yoga.
Keep trying.
And so the point is that you may not have gotten to the point of knowing that you're great at hot yoga.
Exactly.
Or that you're great at running if you had never gone to the spin class.
Right.
And discovered that that wasn't for you.
Exactly.
And so that's just an example, guys, right? So
this is a journey.
Try, and try again.
Yeah, it's a series of destinations. It's not one destination. It's not the destination that somebody on TV or your mentor or somebody you follow on Instagram said it is. It's your destination.
I was thinking about our youngest daughter, and when she was little, and she would just drive me bonkers, and I would just like get so infuriated.
Oh my God, he gets so mad.
I would, if I started tapping her little legs with my hands, and it didn't move her at all.
None.
And sometimes she would just look at me like,
"Are you done?"
Really?
It's really irritating.
And so what I discovered after trying that, I discovered that I needed to try something else.
There you go.
I needed to try a different approach of disciplining her or getting her to understand that this is what you do and that this is what you don't do. But that was just a fun example that popped into my head about trying something.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known that would not change her behavior had I not tried it.
Exactly. So don't give up on yourself this year. If you're going to have any type of goal for 2018, the first one I would probably advise you to have is don't give up on yourself. Not on one particular thing in your life or one particular goal that you've set for yourself or for your family. The key is not to give up, not to give in, and not consider incompleteness a failure.
I like that, baby.
We're all complete in Christ.
Yes.
No matter what the world tells you, stand in your truth this year.
Yes.
Stand in the truth that you are whole, you are healthy, and you have everything that you need.
Yes.
And if you stand in that every day,
right,
you'll be fine. You'll be complete. You'll feel like you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
And you have to understand that when I say feel, I don't mean from emotion. It's just from being whole day to day.
Yeah.
Being whole.
And if I could give one piece of advice, well, actually, I want to give two. So one would be to try whatever it is that you're thinking about. Try it. And the other thing I would say is attitude is so key.
Oh, so key.
And so whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that happens in life, as they say, it's not about what happens, it's how you think about what happens.
Always.
And so in that vein, I think that this is one of the greatest times. Some people argue that this is the greatest time in the history of the world to be alive. And so if your attitude and your mindset embraces that, then you know that that's correct. And if you think otherwise, then as they say, that's correct too.
Yes, it is.
And so what you want to do is understand and know that the opportunities in front of you are endless, that you can do anything that you set your mind to, and that anything that happens as you're trying things is just additional data. It's statistical analysis for you to take, to analyze, and for you to move forward in a different direction. So just understand that all things are possible.
I like that. All things are possible. Stay positive. You are not a failure if anything is incomplete. And you are incomplete. You are not incomplete. You are complete in Christ.
Low aim, not failure, is the sin. Benjamin E. Mays.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks again for listening today, folks. If you liked any of what you heard, please like, comment, and subscribe to our podcast. Tell a friend, too. You can engage us at heathentracy.com for all the goings on in our world. Queen Tracy, speak to the people.
Bye, loves.